Hey guys, it's Christex. So recently, Activision disclosed how much money it took to make a few Call of Duty games and how many copies they sold. So, we're going to discuss which Call of Duty games make more money. Games with non-skill based matchmaking or skill based matchmaking. So the three games that we got revealed the amount of copies sold and the amount to make is Black Ops 3, Modern Warfare 2019, and Black Ops Cold War. So of course we're starting with Black Ops 3. So Black Ops 3 cost $450 million to make. The game was priced at $60 and they sold 43 million copies. This means that Black Ops 3, this is just the base game, made Activision $2.58 billion of revenue, which means they made $2.13 billion of profit. Now let's look at Modern Warfare 19. So Modern Warfare 19 cost them more to make. It cost them $640 million, but they sold 2 million less copies with 41 million. Now, the game was also priced at $60, which means Activision made $2.46 billion in revenue. However, with the game costing more to make, it means they only profited $1.82 billion. And finally, we have Black Ops Cold War, which cost $700 million to make, but only sold 30 million copies. Now, this price to make Black Ops Cold War could be for the fact that during the game development cycle, they did have to switch from Sledgehammer Games to Treyarch. And in addition to this game was made during the pandemic. This means that Black Ops Cold War made $1.8 billion in revenue and only $1.1 billion in profit. Now, does this mean that pre-skill based matchmaking games made more money for Activision? Realistically, it doesn't guarantee it, because obviously we know recent games, Activision's main price, the main way they try and make money is through microtransactions, through bundles in the shop, skins, blueprints, etc. However, obviously, Call of Duty used to be a lot more popular before skill-based matchmaking, and in addition to that, a lot of people may have moved from multiplayer to Warzone, which has probably led to a decrease in sales. Now, obviously, skill-based matchmaking games, there are a lot more microtransactions than the previous games. I'm pretty sure in the previous games, obviously, call me out for this, my first game was Cold War, okay? I don't know much about the older games, I always want to research them. I wish I could have played them, but sadly, I was a young teenager. But anyway, so, from what I know, pre-skill-based matchmaking games, and this is rarely what we get, some map packs, and I think you'd be able to buy camos. Whereas, obviously, in current skill-based matchmaking games, even with events, you have event passes, you have the Battle Pass, you have Black Cell, and you have all these different bundles. And as well as that, the player base in the Call of Duty community is kind of split between multiplayer and Warzone. So you have to consider the Warzone players that don't buy the multiplayer, but may actually buy Warzone bundles. However, I'm still willing to say that majority of the player base does not buy bundles. Like, please tell me, how many times do you run into, on Warzone and multiplayer, how many times do you run into default skins? How many times on Modern Warfare 3 did you run into Rocket? How many times currently are you running into Squid Game skins? And compare that to the amount of times you're running into people using paid for skins. But then, if you also think about it, some of that extra money that Activision have spent on making these newer games may have been used on making bundles. And obviously, in the calculations that I've done, the bundles are not included, because we have no idea to tell how many people buy how many are bundles. And then, in addition to that, there's cases where people have bought bundles with COD points that they've either gained from the Battle Pass, which is a one-time purchase, or gained from other bundles where you have to pay real money but you get COD points as a bonus. Now, if you add these together and you compare pre-skill-based matchmaking games compared to current games, I don't really see which one actually makes more money. Now, we always assume that COD keeps skill-based matchmaking in their games because it encourages more microtransactions, which makes for more money. But then at the same time, you have to also look at player numbers. Obviously, Black Ops 6 currently, last month, it lost nearly 50% of its player base. Now, of course, that's on Steam. That could vary for other consoles like Xbox, PlayStation, Battle.net. But normally, if there's a Steam trend, it also happens on the other consoles. As well as that, Microsoft have been giving deals like the Costco deal where you can buy COD just for cheaper. And then even the deal where if you buy COD, you'll get a free £5 gift card from Microsoft. Basically, losing Microsoft money. But then you have Call of Duty coming to Game Pass. Realistically, I do think if you buy Game Pass just to play Call of Duty, it does actually cost more throughout the year. Because what? It's like £10 a month, $10 a month. That's $120 per year compared to the $70 that you could just be paying for the game. So if you add all of these factors up together, I do think that the newer games are making more money. But that is mainly just by how they are monetized. And also how the matchmaking encourages people to buy bundles, which is literally written in an official Activision patent. But anyway, I just thought that this would be an interesting topic to talk about in a video. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Make sure you do like and subscribe. Honestly, we have a goal of 2,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And I might have a new series coming up, a potential Minecraft series. I'm still debating about it. Let me know what you think about this topic in the comments, and let me know if you'd like to see me do a Minecraft series. But with all that being said, I've been Chris Dex. Have a great day, and I will see you in the next one.